This is Fox 19 Now Morning Extra.
So if you're looking for a place to work out while breathing in fresh air, we can help. There you see him, our own Dan Wells, working out this morning for the Extra. Yes, we're going to catch up with him. Also, if you're going to choose coming up a new way to work out in Cincinnati, our own Dan Wells, he's doing it for the Extra. Yeah, coming up, Cincinnati Sports Club to explain how you can get in shape while enjoying the outdoors. That's next on the X. We'll be right back. Welcome back to the Extra 10:09. So if you like to work out, but you prefer to be outdoors exercising, Cincinnati Sports Club has a new option just for you. Our Dan Wells is working out hard this morning. Dan, I want to see 10 pull-ups by the end of the show.
Good luck. We've been up since 2 a.m., Tracy. Good morning to you. I am with Peter Wimberg talking about kind of the premise for this outdoor gym, essentially. I think it's a really great idea, and I think people in general want to be outside, especially during great weather, right?
Absolutely. I was out here this morning at 6 a.m. training a couple of people. And that was kind of the idea for this. As you kind of look at it, it's a big system. So it's not something that's really going to fit inside. And this outdoor pavilion was built with the idea of really centering this in here. And, while it's great in the summer, and we're out here a lot, as you can see, we got people out here now, it's going to be a year-round facility. It's going to be open all the time. And so even we get some of those nice days in the winter, we hope to be out here.
Talk about this training. Is this core training or something different than you would find inside the facility?
Okay, sure. It's going to have core training in it. It's actually got at least 12 or 13 stations on it, but all those stations have a variety of exercises you can do there. So we're working upper body, we're working lower body, we're working the core. So it's an all-around system.
Okay, show me the ropes. What does this help out? Well, in my case, I need a lot of help.
Definitely working our arms on this, shoulders. Number of exercises you can do with it, just kind of this fast one, or we can get them going bigger with it, side to side with it like that. So you actually see a lot of the football teams are using these too. And trust me, you do this for 20, 30 seconds, 2 or 3 sets, arms, forearms are going to be really tired.
All right, you take the mic. I'm going to try it. So I'm going up and down.
Let's do the fast one. There you go.
Is that the right way?
Nice.
Keep your back straight.
Yep, shoulders back.
Okay.
Maybe a little bit of bend in your knees.
And it does. I mean, you get tired, but you don't want to cross these ropes, right?
Right. So maybe go with the big motion, both hands at one time. There you go.
How can people at home get involved in this? I mean, you have to be a member specifically here to come and really utilize the club, but you're also doing private training as well.
The private training, non-members can actually come in and do training here also.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what was the catalyst for this? Just people wanting this option?
Absolutely, and part of it was too, we've got the 2025 plan here at the club, and a lot of changes going on here. They're continually reinvesting in the club, and this was part of one of those big investments, this outdoor pavilion, and just knowing people wanted to get outside, knowing there are exercises here that we really can't do inside on a crowded fitness floor. So, out here you can do your Olympic lifts. Out here we got the ball rebounder. So there's just things we can do outside because there's more space.
Sounds good, Peter. Thank you so much. So, Tracy, we're going to have a lot more coming up in the next half hour, but I'm going to try to get a little bit more involved as the show does go on. But certainly a really cool idea, right?
I love that. I love being outside, enjoying the elements outside, but exercising as well. I mean, that's the key, right? Get up and get moving.
It kind of seems a lot easier, if you will, to be out in the elements, breathing in the fresh air when you're tackling all of this stuff, right?
You know what? I think it's a great concept. I think that's going to do well. Dan, thank you very much. Get on those pull-ups, would you? Thanks. So if you love to work out, but you prefer exercising outdoors, Cincinnati Sports Club has a new option for you. Our Dan Wells hanging out this morning, getting a good workout in. Hi, Dan.
Good morning, Tracy. Yeah, we're with Peter Wimberg, who is kind of running us through basically what this all is and where you guys came up with the idea to take a great workout outside.
All came part of our 2025 plan that, a lot of renovations going to be going on in the club over the next 10, 12 years. And kind of the first big thing they really did was this outdoor pavilion, and then the centerpiece of it being this outdoor exercise rig.
And that really does translate to people working out because they get that outdoor experience along with a great workout on top of it. Tracy talked about feeling so much better when you're outside, and I think that really is what you're seeing here.
Absolutely, especially with the winter we had last year. I think you work out now, you're going to think about that next winter and how great it was to be out here in the summer working out. And if we get some nice days in the winter and the fall, we're going to be out here again.
So this facility is specifically for your members, but also people off the streets at home can come and sign up and get some professional training.
They could sign up for personal training, sure.
And you get to do this, of course.
Absolutely.
So what has the transformation of working out gone to? I mean, you see a lot of people who are doing extreme workouts or, you know, yoga, Pilates. What is this and where is that in the range of what you can do at home, too?
Okay. Most of what we have on here is body weight exercises. I mean, there are some other options with the weights. It's not really the kind of that extreme work. I mean, it can be. I tend to promote more kind of a safe workout, really pacing people so we don't get injured, and making sure if they are going to be extreme with their workout, they really know how to do the exercises properly.
And getting right back to the core, essentially, of everything.
Sure, absolutely.
I mean,
absolutely.
Simple movements. So
right. Functional movements, you know, things that we're going to use every day in our life. And I do think it's important to think about that, you know, even people that like to run and hike and swim, those tend to be in just, you know, kind of that right, left side of our body.
Yeah.
And the world's not always flat and even, so it's good to train outside those parameters.
Yeah. So show me something kind of simple that people at home maybe can replicate in their homes.
Okay. One thing we could do is over here then. Everybody's got some kind of a step somewhere in their house. This is a great exercise, tons of things we can do on here, and we're going to get you to do some of this, test a little bit of your lower body strength. So one thing we can just do are some step-ups. So what I want you to do is just going to get one foot up here, okay? Yep. Going to try and keep my knee really centered over the ball of my foot, and then just step up. Okay? So we're kind of pushing that range of motion. It's obviously a bigger step than you can use running or walking even. So if you want to give that a try.
Yeah, sure. And what is this doing?
Well, working our quads, our glutes on this one.
Do you use your arms as well?
We could use weights on this. We could press them up. We could just add weights to it to mix it up a little bit.
Okay.
Okay. Then you switch legs.
And this is, again, just something simple. Like you said, 10 minutes out of your day.
Yep. You're using your core on this also, especially if we add the weights to it.
So that's just another something easy everyone can do at home. Also, this, right? Dips, simple dips.
Love dips. Now, you know, not everybody's going to have a dip station at home, but almost any gym you belong to is going to have one. We have several of them here. Great upper body exercise. Just like push-ups, that's something you can do on your own. Sit-ups, a lot of things you can do at home that you don't need all the equipment.
All right, Tracy, I'm going to do a dip for you. Hold that. So simple enough. Just do a couple of these, right?
Absolutely. A couple dozen.
Yeah, a couple dozen to get a real workout in. But I mean, it is, again, simple movements that keep the whole body well.
Right. And I do think there's a lot to be said for just trying, you said that 10 or 15 minutes a day. If you can do 10 or 15 minutes once or twice a day, that's all it takes. It doesn't have to be an hour, hour and a half a day or anything like that to stay in shape.
Sounds good. Thank you for having us today.
Thanks for having us.
All of that information, by the way, on Fox 19 now. Tracy, what do you think? Are you going to get out here? Are you going to go out and explore the elements and get a little workout in today?
You know, I actually prefer being outdoors and working out, so I love this concept. I mean, bottom line is, head to Cincinnati Sports Club. You're going to get the best workout, but there are things you showed us that we can actually be doing at home, right, to keep moving and stay in shape.
Well, and I tried to make that point in kind of our interview. It's really simple. You don't have to go and dive into Pilates or yoga or extreme training. It really is keeping it simple and, you know, spending that 15 minutes on yourself.
Yeah, it is that simple. Dan, thank you very much. Love that. Stay with us. Much more to come right here on The Extra. I'll be right back.